Welcome to episode 6 of the Cardiovascular Longevity series, Walking for Longevity, the most underrated exercise for a longer life. This program is brought to you by the Series of Thoughts team as part of the Longevity, Living a Long and Active Life.
We invest heavily in fitness, searching for the secret to a longer life. Yet decades of research point to one of the most overlooked tools, walking. It is simple, accessible, and powerful. In this video, we'll explore why walking is an effective longevity investment and how to do it smarter. We will cover 4 key areas: how much walking you actually need, why walking speed predicts lifespan, interval walking for cardiovascular fitness, and the brain, mood, and metabolic benefits of walking. Walking is increasingly validated as potent medicine. It offers a wide range of health benefits at virtually zero cost and minimal injury risk. It's the sustainable foundation for all other fitness activities you can build for life. Chapter 1. The Science of Steps. For years, 10,000 steps was the gold standard, but this came from a 1965 marketing campaign, not peer-reviewed science. Modern research provides a more nuanced and encouraging story about the number of steps needed for real longevity benefits. Key findings show mortality risk reduces significantly, with just 4,000 to 7,000 steps per day, plateauing around 7,500 to 8,000 for older adults. Each additional 1,000 steps reduces cardiovascular disease risk by about 10%. Consistency beats perfection. A daily 4,000-step habit is better than occasional high-step days. Here are some daily walking targets at a glance. 4,400 steps is the minimum threshold to meaningfully decline mortality risk. 7,500 steps is the optimal target for maximizing cardiovascular and longevity benefits. Aim for 30 minutes of moderate-paced walking most days, or 5 or more days per week. Chapter 2. Walking speed, the most powerful predictor of longevity. How fast you walk may predict how long you live, often more accurately than traditional clinical biomarkers. Research shows slow walkers are nearly 4 times more likely to die from heart disease than fast walkers. Walking speed is considered a, quote, 6th vital sign, reflecting the integrated function of your body systems. Speeds range from slow, under 2 miles per hour, higher risk, to moderate, 2 to 3 miles per hour, baseline benefit. To brisk, 3 to 4 miles per hour, power pace for longevity. To fast, over 4 miles per hour, excellent for fitness gains. The power pace is a brisk walk of 3 to 4 miles per hour. It's fast enough to make conversation difficult, but not impossible, the talk test pace. This speed consistently appears as the threshold for sharp increases in protective benefits. To achieve it, engage your core, lengthen your stride, and aim for 100+ steps per minute. Chapter 3. Interval walking, the game changer for cardiovascular fitness. Interval walking alternates between fast and slower paces. It can double cardiovascular benefits without adding extra time, outperforming continuous moderate walking for improving fitness, blood sugar, and metabolic flexibility. Interval walking starts with a warm-up, followed by alternating between 3 minutes at your power pace and 2 minutes at a comfortable recovery pace. Repeat this cycle 4 times for a complete 30-minute workout, elevating your heart rate and improving aerobic capacity. Interval walking shows significant advantages over steady-state walking, including higher VO2 max improvement, excellent blood sugar control, and a greater caloric burn, all with a very low injury risk. Start with the beginner blueprint. Alternate 2 minutes brisk, 3 minutes easy for 3 to 4 cycles, focusing on form. Intermediate weeks increase the brisk time to 3 minutes and add a 5th cycle. Advanced walkers push to a 4-minute power pace with 1-minute recovery, adding incline or a weighted vest. Chapter 4. Walking and heart health. Every brisk walk initiates cardiovascular adaptations. Your heart muscle strengthens, arteries become more elastic, blood pressure drops, and cholesterol profiles improve. Over time, these changes dramatically lower the risk of heart disease, the #1 cause of death. Walking reduces both systolic and diastolic pressure, comparable to some medications. It improves cholesterol by raising good cholesterol and lowering bad cholesterol, reducing plaque buildup. Walking enhances circulation and reduces resting heart rate over time, which is a key marker of improved heart health. Walking significantly reduces cardiovascular risk. Regular brisk walkers have up to a 35% lower risk of coronary heart disease. Walking 30 minutes most days cuts stroke risk by about 31% in adults over 50. Post-meal walks also significantly reduce type 2 diabetes risk. Chapter 5. Walking and metabolic health. Metabolic dysfunction accelerates biological aging. Walking is one of the most efficient tools for protecting metabolic health at any age. It increases insulin sensitivity, reduces visceral fat, lowers chronic inflammation, and supports mitochondrial function. The post-meal walk is a simple metabolic hack. A 10-minute walk after meals reduces blood glucose spikes more effectively than a single 30-minute walk taken at another time of day. Try a 10-minute post-dinner walk. Your body will thank you at the cellular level. Chapter 6. Walking for brain health and cognitive longevity. Walking is a powerful protector for your brain. Regular aerobic walking increases the volume of the hippocampus, the region responsible for memory and learning. The benefits extend to mood, focus, creativity, and long-term protection against neurodegenerative disease. Walking protects the brain by growing the hippocampus, boosting BDNF, which supports neuron growth. It also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and improves cerebral blood flow, sharpening focus and executive function in real time. Walking triggers the release of key mood-regulating neurotransmitters. Studies show 30 minutes of brisk walking is as effective as antidepressant medication for mild to moderate depression in some populations. Nature walks further reduce activity in the brain's rumination centers, quieting anxious thought. Walking is key to dementia prevention. It reduces the risk of Alzheimer's by up to 50% and promotes glymphatic clearance, which flushes out toxic protein accumulations. It also preserves white matter integrity, maintaining cognitive sharpness into older age. Chapter 7. Walking and independence. Longevity is about maintaining the functional capacity to live fully. Walking is the cornerstone of functional fitness, preserving leg strength, balance, and joint mobility, which determines your quality of life at any age. Walking preserves bone density, slowing age-related loss and reducing osteoporosis risk. It counters sarcopenia by maintaining muscle activation. It improves balance, cutting fall-related injuries. Lastly, walking protects joint health by improving synovial fluid circulation. Chapter 8. Building walking into your life. The most effective walking routine is the one you sustain. The goal is to make walking the path of least resistance by stacking it onto existing habits and removing friction from your daily life. Follow this weekly walking plan. Monday and Friday include 30-minute interval walks at moderate-high intensity. Tuesday is an easy 20 to 30-minute recovery walk. Wednesday includes a 35-minute power pace walk. Thursday features 3 10-minute post-meal walks, and Saturday is a long leisure walk. Simple ways to add more steps include taking walking meetings, walking during transition times like commercials or phone calls, and parking with purpose farther from your destination. Making it social by scheduling walks with others also boosts adherence. Compared to running, walking offers comparable longevity benefits when matched for energy expenditure, but with lower injury rates. Unlike cycling, walking is weight-bearing, protecting bone density. It complements strength training, targeting different physiological systems. Walking has the lowest injury risk and highest sustainability across a lifetime. Walking benefits everyone, from complete beginners to adults over 50. It's also crucial for post-illness recovery, often being the first prescribed exercise. Walking is the most democratically beneficial form of exercise studied. Start today and walk toward a longer, healthier life. Here are pro tips from the research to maximize your walking results. First, walk after meals for just 10 minutes to dramatically blunt blood glucose spikes. Second, break up prolonged sitting with a 2-minute walk every hour to negate metabolic harm. Third, add inclines to increase cardiovascular intensity by 30 to 50% without stressing your joints. Fourth, walk in nature. Green spaces reduce cortisol, blood pressure, and inflammation more than walking in an urban setting. Let's bust some common walking myths. You don't need 10,000 steps. Benefits start at 4,400. Walking is moderate aerobic activity. Walkers match runners in longevity when energy expenditure is equal. You only need supportive shoes, and walking actually protects and lubricates your knees. The Blue Zone Connection highlights that in regions where people consistently live past 100, daily walking is universal. They walk to navigate their lives and communities. For them, movement isn't a workout. It's simply a consistent, purposeful part of life. To track your progress, focus on key metrics. Aim for a resting heart rate under 60 BPM. Measure your walking speed regularly, as gradual improvements signal rising aerobic capacity. Track your heart rate recovery, and prioritize daily step consistency. Walking's benefits compound over time, improving your cardiovascular, neurological, and metabolic systems simultaneously. Consistent, deliberate action builds on itself, leading to significant, nonlinear improvements in your overall health and longevity. Walk with intention. Mindful walking, where you focus on breath and surroundings, produces greater stress reduction and mood improvements than distracted walking. Combining physical activity and mindfulness is a powerful dual intervention. To summarize the core principles, consistency is greater than volume. Speed signals health, so walk with purpose. Intervals amplify results. And remember to walk for everything. It improves your heart, brain, metabolism, bones, and mood. Your action plan starts today. Set a 20-minute walk. Log your steps daily for 1 week. In week 2, upgrade by adding interval pace. Finally, make it daily by anchoring your walk to an existing habit. The path to a longer, healthier life is outside your door. Key takeaways include aiming for 7,500 steps, walking briskly for longevity, using interval walking, and walking after every meal for metabolic health. Walking is a whole-body medicine.